everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm joined by Sleepy Beagle. For those of you that haven't already, then hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button, and you know whenever there is a new Jojo Luxe video published. So this video is all about how to, well, I've titled it How to Score a Birkin in Paris. For illustrative purposes only. Well, that's not easy. So this is my Birkin 35 in Rouge Cassac, which I bought from a private seller. So not scored in Paris. I haven't scored any bags in Paris. But what I thought I would do is just, you know, there's been a lot of videos, you know, myself and a group of people went to Paris recently. We went to Hermes, we tried to get another appointment, and I thought I would just talk you through the process and talk you through my own experiences. So this was as of the end of March 2022. So if anyone that's watching this, you know, immediately or later, that's the timescale I'm talking about, and I'm purely talking about my experience in Paris. I know it is different, seems to be, world over how to get quota bags, but it's always been a bit different in Paris. Mel and Melbourne's done a whole host of videos on that as well. It used to be that you had to queue. When I went in October 2018 with Bestie Lorna Style, check her out, it was a case of you needed an appointment for the flagship store, so the Faubourg store, but the other stores you did not. It was a case of walking in, asking for an appointment, waiting, seeing if someone could see you. That's changed. So there's no queuing system. It's all online appointments now. Like I said, this is for Paris. I know it's different elsewhere. And this is just to buy leather handbags. So other leather goods you don't need an appointment for. Scarves, twillies, jewellery, shoes, you don't need an appointment for. You can just, you know, subject to how busy it is, just walk in. So I'm hoping that's clear. If anyone's got any questions, then absolutely put them in the comments box below and I'll answer as many as I can if I know the answer. I'm not exactly a VIP or an expert here, I'm just talking from personal experience. So for us, to give some context, basically we were there for a total of 3 days and there were 7 of us, and every single one of us tried 3 times to get an appointment. None of us were successful. So yeah, there is no little mini Kelly here, there's no magical reveal. We did have a good look around the stores, we had a great time, but we weren't able to get an appointment. Now I do know people that have done, so I know it is possible. I also know and have heard of people on their YouTube channels talking about not being able to get an appointment, asking anyway when they were there and being able to be seen. Now that didn't happen for me, so that was great for them, but it didn't happen for me. We did ask in a couple of stores, you know, oh, you know, have there been any cancellations? Has anyone not turned up for their appointment? You know, just nicely, because, you know, you have to respect the system and, you know, why would I get an appointment over anyone else? But we did do that, and the answer was always no. I'm sorry, no. We have about at least 500 people ask us if the appointments, you know, if there is an appointment that people that have been unsuccessful. No. And I think actually, you know, certainly for when we went, the feedback that we were getting and the day one in, and I know we've been travelling so we're tired, but day one in the flagship store, the sales associates didn't seem that happy. And I'm wondering if, and I heard from sort of talking to the lady on the makeup counter, was lovely. So talking to her, and she was saying that I think they'd pretty much been cleared out of bags because it wasn't long after Paris Fashion Week. Don't know, like I said, couldn't get an appointment anyway, so it didn't really matter. So yeah, so we did ask, and I'm trying to remember the figures that they quoted at. Something like there's around 6,000 people trying on a daily basis for about 1,500 appointments across all the stores, something like that. I could have that wrong, but it was something like that. So the chances, or 500 appointments, I can't remember now. But basically, there were a lot more people than there were appointments, put it that way. look, it changed now in that when you go onto if I've got screenshots of me trying, I'll insert it so you can see what it looks like. But basically, you go onto the website, and if you just Google handbag appointment at Felberg, it will come up. That's how I found it. So if you just Google, you can see where you apply. You fill in your details, including your passport number, so have that handy. You click submit. You then have to do an authentication, so they text you back. You include your phone number, they text you back an authentication code. You put that back, and then you wait. So that opens from 10 o'clock in the morning. You do that, and then you wait. And then normally in the evening, between sort of 7 and 9 p.m, you get an email. Which will either, I imagine, I've never seen one of these, either confirm your appointment and your time, or you will get a very nice, polite rejection email. If I've got one of those, I'll share that on screen as well. I mean, I've received 3 of them. So that's basically the process. If you are lucky enough and you get an appointment time, then don't be late and do check, because it can move forward or late, so do check. Make sure you don't get stuck having a nice lunch somewhere and miss it. So do check. So that's basically the process. Now they were more helpful in the store in Saint Germain that we went to, and what they did say to us is, and this is a tip. So tip. Listen for this, anyone that's going that wants to make an appointment. When you go online, you'll be asked from a drop-down menu to select which store you would like the appointment at. And their hint was, don't select the flagship store, because that basically, I think a lot of people go there, and that's what we initially did, because there's probably more bags there, but I think more people apply there. She said, if you put no preference, you're opening up your chances to all 3 stores. They're the second in line to be in the flagship store. So that is my tip. Select no preference when you're asked to select which store you would like the appointment at. Now, we did do that for the final day and were also unsuccessful, but it may help your chances. So that's probably about as much as I can tell you. It is very frustrating, particularly as a loyal Hermes customer such as myself, but it is what it is. You've got to go with it. We did also ask in that store, any cancellations, anyone not turned up? It seemed really quiet. But no, the answer was no, and obviously we asked very nicely. It was a polite inquiry. We're not entitled. So yeah, I know some people have got lucky by asking. It doesn't hurt, but it didn't work for us either. So I just thought I'd do a quick video just to share with you our experiences and just to give you that tip, because I thought that was quite handy. And hey, unless you're travelling the same time as me, nothing to lose. By sharing, this one's greatly bothered by it. So I thought I would share that in case it helps anyone, and in case anyone was wondering what the situation was as of March 2022. I'm going to go and film another video now, an unboxing. So yeah, you might want to check that out, because that's quite interesting. Well, I think it's interesting. Obviously I bought it. I'll see you soon. Take care everybody. Bye.